And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one. Bregman takes downstairs.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Swings through that.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Raisel Iglesias.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Polanco, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Action in the pen down there. Blake Treinen preparing to come on if needed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
At the plate, Jordan Lawler. And first offering is fouled off. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right field, Pages towards the line, tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Adrian Del Castillo now at the plate. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Polanco around second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Up the middle. Throws to first, and there's 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
On the ground, out to short. Toss to Bregman, and that's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. He's 2 outs away. Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Foley, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. James Outman getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. One out, runner at second. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That misses. 2-1. Hard hit left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jake Myers. Altuve in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher. Goes with the fastball in a double play situation, Woody.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Right. In the box now. Take strike 1. Just missed. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late.
2 on, 1 out. Jenkins will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that is downstairs. 1-0. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next pitch downstairs. And that's ball 3. Carlos Correa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving. So bases loaded with 1 away. And here comes Carlos Correa. Golden opportunity right here.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Stays alive. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Lawler for 1. The double play ends it right here.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet.
First and second, 2 outs. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit, trying to deliver as the hero. Runners on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Smash to the left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers take the series opener here at home.
This team got so close. Tying run at third. The go-ahead run at second.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Mason Miller, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Castro warming up as well. So the tying run at second. drive, base hit. One runs in, the throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But they scored 3 times to even it up. 9th inning coming up, all tied up at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Trevor Story. Holderman back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that is out of play. The other way, and there's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. He's in safely at third as the go-ahead run.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Duran, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Just missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Runner from third in to score. And in the 9th, they take the lead. Duran headed for the plate. Another comes in to score. And they take a 2-run lead in the 9th. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. And that one cutting. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Number 28 now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 2. Slow roller up the middle. Connor Falefa fires to first on the run, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas. Now only 1 out remaining.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So digging in, Dalton Rushing. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox, even this series up at a game. So bases all loaded up. Here's the second baseman.
Number 28.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And a pitch. Fouled off down the right side. Winning run at third, one down. On the ground to the left. To second, that's one. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings. And welcome back. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Lawrence Butler. Moved to second, and he's back in easily. And he grounds one to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Ripped on a line. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings. One-run game. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Throws to first in time. Inning over. That's and welcome. Keegan Aiken on to try and close it out.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
And no one can get there. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example.
Picks over and he breaks for second. He comes off the bag and they tag him out. Next to hit, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cowser in position, and there's two down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Lawrence Butler. Right side. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles hold on to win a tight one as this one. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1-run game, bottom 9. And that one fouled off. Rays down by a run. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Palacios in the box now, takes strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Diaz at the plate now, and that's inside.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
They're down to their final strike. The Rays down to their final strike. That's ripped into the outfield. That's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button, whether you're coming in hot or cold.
Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
One-run game, bottom 9. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That one not close. And the count now even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. In there, sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brayden Taylor. He was late there, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Rays. So up next, Josh Lowe. And he takes a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
There's a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Squirts away a little bit. That's out to center field. And that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the friendly confines. Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Gomber back to work. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Corrals it. 1 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Tyson Miller up and throwing. Loaisiga getting loose as well. Swings through that one for strike 2. To third. In time to Bush, and Bichette is retired. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
High fly ball out towards left center. Alcantara sizes this one up, brings it in, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
He's 2 outs away. Michael Hellman, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a foul out of play.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next offering is down low. That one missed. He checks his swing, and it's a little liner. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Crow Armstrong swings through it for strike 1. And that's down and away.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just
sends it to center, and this should be it. And that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big.
Now it's going to be Travis Bazzana. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
They take the force out. They limit the damage here. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Treasure Hunters on top 2-1. Here in Cleveland, ready to begin the 8th, and now Lawrence Butler. That's hard hit on the line. Kwan makes the grab, 1 away. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Herron, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Clase getting cranked up as well. And now 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And a foul ball. On a line, base hit. Polanco around second. Throw into third. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So two scoring position with one out. Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. And that one fouled off. Second and third, one away. And we're in the top of the eighth.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat. That's getting down.
Tim Herron gets the ball now. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Here's Kutch to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Clase, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. In the air out towards right center. Noel sizing this one up. And there's one down. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kwan grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Weatherhold, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Noel hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing. Back now.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means
Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit. 1 for 3.
Right fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Swings through that one for strike 1. So they're all loaded up. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Treasure Hunters have the lead, 6-5. Back here in 3. And we're back, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now Samuel Basallo. That one fouled off. Smith, a 6'5" righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in Canada. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Justin Crawford. That one to first. Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. In the dirt, blocked. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Runner on the go again. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Two outs. Inside, almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Two now. Swung on, popped up left side. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 1 hit. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Taylor.
This team has gotten off to a great start. They've come in here. They've won the first 2 games of this series. Riding high right now. Pretty confident. But you got to be careful. If you're overconfident and you don't stay focused at the task at hand, you could drop.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matt Strom won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Trevor Richards gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. 3-2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Late with the swing there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, here's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. Boyd back to work. Rolled over to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Garrett Mitchell.
Right fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Going on. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge also getting ready. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now Dalton rushing. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jason Foley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. A little out front there as he swings through it. And 1-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So here's Horner now. On the ground. They get him, but it was pretty close.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Number 3 stands in now and watches strike 1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. The Cubs down to their final strike. And that one upstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 in this one. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. 2 outs, bases full. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette, known for his late-inning heroics. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Hogan Harris.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now a chance for Garrett Mitchell. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Braden Montgomery. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. Sears.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Justin Crawford. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Base hit, center field. And now here is J.J. Weatherholt. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. Crawford on at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner goes again. On a line out towards center. And that is that. So 1 hit.
Now pitching.
We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Jason Foley.
Should be a good first match.
One down, runner at third. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The A's down to their final out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Foley is just one strike away. Swing and a miss struck him out. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
It's always
So bases all loaded up. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And fouled off. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Well, this guy.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Waldichuk back to work. Right side, hard hit. First out in the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, 0 for 3 in this one. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
So digging in, J.J. Weatherholt, 1 for 3. To the right side. Tag, and he's out at the plate. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Ripped on a line to center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. And his third hit of the game is a triple. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Grant Holman.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, J.P. Sears.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it from his knees, the throw. And he'll be safe at first.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And now two aboard. To third. Tag. Got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
Here comes the 0-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're.
He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one the other way. And it's into the gap. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead. Not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michael Kopech.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality.
Runner breaks for third, and it's fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the ninth. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Kopech deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jason Foley.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy.
One out, runner at second. And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. Pickoff throw, Butler back on a dive. And that one ripped into right. Dives and it gets by. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tackle. Now a relay to third. He gets there. Winning run at third with only 1 out.
Just a huge at bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Both is shut up to the dish. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. Out to short. It gets through. That's it. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
6-5. And here's the first baseman, Lawrence Butler.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. On a line. Makes the grab. Here comes the throw. Back to first, and they got him. Double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 10 on the year, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
He caught it behind his back. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We're in extras here. Ball 4, take the base. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Rasmussen back to work. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th. Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton Rushing. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Diaz. And they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays claim the win.